Welcome to Boots in Baltimore. I'm LeeAnn Blanchard. I'm sitting here with Tymarra Sherrill, who is the Marketing and Activation Manager for our house. That is Remington, our house, Remington House, not our house.
Yes, but we like that as well. Yes.
So what is our house? How did it come to be?
Sure. So our house has been voted Baltimore's best food hall by the Baltimore Magazine, and we're known for our 10 permanent food stalls and one rotating pop-up stall that we have. And the way that our house was invented was that Seawall Development had chefs in mind. They had already provided some affordable housing for the teachers in the area, and their chefs' friends said, hey, what about us too? It's very hard to open a restaurant. Sometimes opening a restaurant is $500,000, if not more, and they're not successful. So Seawall Development went in, and with their chef friends in mind and with them pitching in as much as they wanted to, was able to go ahead and open up our house, give chefs opportunity, and they don't have to worry about the less glamorous size of a restaurant. So
yes.
Yeah.
So our house, I like to describe as like an adult food court because it's upscale food. It's good. All of it's good. Everything is good.
Yeah.
And when I host events there, I like to tell everybody, no matter what your damage is, you can find something to eat at our house.
For sure.
Yes, any dietary restrictions, anything.
Absolutely.
And they have a bar.
And we have a bar, which is a good thing. You can wash everything down with a strawberry margarita. So that's always good.
Oh, that's awesome. So what goes into managing, like how do you manage all of those restaurants? And you mentioned that there's 10 permanent, one pop-up. So and it does change.
Yeah.
People come in and out. So what happens?
Sure. So there's a very extensive vetting process for the stalls that goes on with, people way higher than me, development programs.
Food quality.
Like getting the new pizza here. Oh my God, there were so many pizza tastings and so many pizza snobs in my office.
Such a hard job.
Yes. So the vetting process is one thing, but once you're here, we only require stall rent, monthly stall rent. Other than that, there's no extra hidden fees other than if you violate trash pickup or things like that, which does happen. But we also have a monthly call with the tenants where we all just get together on Zoom and we kind of talk about the events that we have going on, any policy changes, and then we also ask for their feedback, and they're more than happy to give us their feedback, and they have some good ideas as well. And then when it goes to maintaining the space,
the common areas,
yeah, we have a operation manager. He's amazing, and then he also has a team of bussers as well. So they're responsible for wiping down your tables, bringing the glassware back to the bar, bathroom restocking, things of that nature. So it's a team of us all.
I think it's a great concept because, like you said, the chefs and the owners of the restaurants only have to manage their piece, their food.
Yes.
And then all of the public areas are maintained by the collective.
Yeah.
And I think that's genius.
Yeah, it's genius. And we also do their events too. So we also drive the people to come in and spend their money. And it's something that they don't have to worry about. They just have to make sure they're staffed and they have enough foods. And that's what we're here for.
Okay, so speaking about events, right now we are in the garage. This is not the parking place.
No.
So what is the garage?
Yeah, so the garage at our house started off as an actual garage. But as you guys can probably not see, it's pretty small in here. So a lot of cars would get stuck and turned around and it'd be a lot. So we redid the floors and now this is private event space, probably the biggest in Remington. We have space for 250 people seated and over 350 people standing. And over here, it's a great space for weddings, bar mitzvahs, or even corporate events. And we do our own events ourselves, but if you see like an our house hosted event, just bring your dance shoes, because that's what we like to do. We like to dance over here and network, of course.
So it makes it really easy for any of those restaurants to cater because they're right next door.
Yeah, and they absolutely do. And when we have our events also, we allow people to bring in their food too. So we're not too strict about things like that. We want you to spread the wealth and come and have fun.
Well, it's small for cars, but big for people.
Yes.
It's got cute lights. I'll take some pictures for you. So what can people expect when they come for food besides that it's good? What kinds of food do we have?
Sure, we have everything, honestly. It's very diverse. I sell our house just because it's so easy. I mean, you can bring your friends here, you can bring your picky mom here, whoever, because we have things from tacos to a breakfast sandwich to even sushi. And like I said, you can wash it down with a strawberry margarita too. So, I mean, yeah, it's diverse food. A lot of these foods are actually coming from the chef's background. We have empanadas. We have a vegan koshery corners, vegan Egyptian street food. So a lot of them is just bringing in their home and what they normally cook on a normal basis, and it's good food too.
It is good food.
Yeah.
So the pop-up is always a surprise.
Yeah.
And how long do the restaurants usually stay as a pop-up?
Sure. So it depends. It varies on what the restaurant is able to do and what they might have in the future. So it's about a month as usual, but sometimes a month and a half. And since our house is open, you know, we love to say that we've had 60 plus restaurants come in and out of that pop-up space. And it's always something good. And it's usually something a little bit different from what we have. Like right now, there's ramen. Before we had an oxtail sandwich and we had lines to the door. So always keep your eyes open and see what good food might come out of that pop-up. Yeah.
I would like to. However, most of the time, almost every time that I come, I just get bird. I'm so hooked on it. Wow. I don't know what they put into it, but I'm like,
it's funny,
craving it fortnightly.
I call it Bird House, not our house, but yeah, everyone loves bird. It's good stuff too.
Oh my gosh. They have chicken tenders that aren't even tenders. They are just like chicken breasts that are enormous and super, super good. So not even just wow. So how can people find out about upcoming events or things that are going on here?
Sure. I mean, I'm going to push the social media, of course. On Facebook, you can find it just Our House, and Instagram is Our House Baltimore. But I keep the website updated for any events, especially musical acts that we have every Friday and Saturday as well. You can find those there, as well as events and the pop-up, so whenever the next pop-up is coming. And then we do the old-fashioned flyers around the hall, so sometimes you might just have to come on in and see what we have going on. Yeah.
So as I mentioned, I have meetup events here. Do you require people to schedule group events, or is it okay for people to drop in with their study groups or their clubs or anything like that?
It's more than welcome for you to drop in. Like we said, it's our house. You know. However, if you would like to reserve a specific space, like the bar area, of course, is very popular. You can shoot us an email at hello@r.housebaltimore.com, and we will go from there. Our house, yes.
So how is Our House an integral part of the Remington kind of redevelopment scene that's going on?
Sure. So I would imagine Remington Ave is a main street, essentially, and we're one of the most bustling organizations on Remington Ave. So that's how we are literally the center of a community. And I do believe Our House is somewhere you can go and you're going to run into somebody, you know, just because everyone loves this place and everyone does feel welcome. And I think even more so with the activations that we have going on, we're just thinking outside of the box. We're trying to, you know, cater to people that don't necessarily look like us on the staff team as well. So that's how we're trying to stay in the community and stay relevant as well.
So when you come, because you will come, when you come, there is parking in a parking lot. But a lot of people don't realize that kitty corner, I always park in the police lot because it is overflow parking. And I think that contributes too. Knowing that there's somewhere you can come and you can park your car and get food. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I love Our House. We come at least once a month. It's absolutely fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And it's on the 95 bus route too. If anyone's catching the bus, it just drops off right in front.
And it's a great meeting spot because you know exactly everyone knows where it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's comfortable, nice and cozy.
It is. And open outdoors.
Yes, open outdoors. We have cornhole, we have mini golf, you know, fire pit when it gets cold outside. So we're going to keep those garage doors open until we can't anymore. So yeah, come out, bring your family. It's good.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Tymarra. I really appreciate this. Like I said, I'm a fan. I can't stop gushing. Sorry. Not sorry. So come to Our House, come to my meetup. It'll be really, really fun.
Yes.
This is Boots in Baltimore, and we'll have more interviews for you shortly.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, that was fun.
Let's eat.
Yeah, let's eat.